All right, what we have here is the new Titan 007 MFT radial. Sizes range from the 2700 R49 up to the largest tire, 5980 R63. And the design of this tire has been several years in the making, and the reason we feel that this is the leader in the radial tire market is because of the nylon carcass. And what the nylon carcass does for a tire like this is, as opposed to the typical steel radial carcass, is having a nylon carcass does several things to improve the performance of the tire. First being, you're going to run at lower temperatures. You're going to have better heat dissipation through the sipes in the tread, as well, which are these holes right here, as well as the bead package that we typically use versus a steel carcass, where you have a single point A to point B steel bead running around the tire. A nylon carcass that we have is a bundled bead package that has a much higher resistance to heat buildup in the tire. There's less sidewall deflection because of the nylon carcass. By definition, nylon is stronger than steel. So when you have a nylon carcass, the tires stand up straighter. Sometimes you don't have that bulge at the bottom on the shoulder area while running in your application, which always allows you to avoid some of the debris that you may normally hit with a typical bulge steel radial carcass, okay? The bead base that we have in this bundled bead is 50% wider than the industry standard, okay? The bead base being down here. So when you've got your rim, it sits on there, let me think of the word, it distributes the weight more evenly on your rim than something that's half the width. A typical steel radial bead package that's half the width, okay? And the tread design is such where we've got a broken center line on this tread design, which was a change from the first generation tire. The reason we changed this was for a couple of reasons. The first reason is simply to dissipate heat. In long haul applications, heat can be a major issue with haul truck tires such as these. In order to break the center line, the heat can dissipate out in addition to having the sipes in the tread that you see here. That also dissipates heat from the central part of the tire. Furthermore, the traction with a broken center line here versus something that might have a solid center line similar to our traditional CM 150 tread design, that provides extra traction, which any operator will tell you when it rains or gets mucky out there in the mine site or the quarry site. Traction is the number one issue. So we feel that having these design changes, using a nylon carcass that has been around forever in aircraft carrier tires, airplane tires, and so forth, will prove to basically be the leader in the market. And we have enough sets out here now. We're gathering great data back from everybody who has been running these tires up to a year and a half's time now on these Generation 2 tires, that we're very, very confident that this tire is going to perform in the field for many years to come. So we're excited at Titan, in other words.